Welcome to your daily focus for March the 28th. I thought a card was going to turn over. 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and hopefully you can hear me. I got my camera going. My microphone is still on the fritz, but we're going to work on that today. I think Microsoft contacted me and said that my identity was stolen in some way. So still dealing with all of that. I guess I need to know exactly who I am or something. I don't know. So we'll keep meditating on why everything electronic has given me issues. Okay, let's see what the cards say. Did I thank you? Did I thank you for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy that you send me each and every day? Truly, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Now, what's the energy like surrounding us so that we can use it in a positive light to go forward? Look at this. We have the Four of Cups. That is the gratitude card. That is the gratitude card. So be grateful for what you have in your life. Be grateful for the people that surround you. Be grateful for the things that you have. So don't look at the lack of, what you're missing, what you're doing without, what everybody else has that you don't. Four of Swords, rest, recuperation, meditation, prayer. And the Knight of Wands. I think the Knight of Wands jumped out yesterday. I don't know how. Thank you for everybody for not giving me a thumbs down yesterday. I did my very best. I know it was aggravating. I put out a universal hug to anybody who had to suffer through that. But I believe he jumped out. And here he is again. So we are feeling this, this want, this need for liberation or freedom or some kind of stimulation, or it might lead us to new adventures. Absolutely. Let's put the cards aside right now and go back to the Four of Cups. Very mutable energy today. Four of Cups is our first card, so we need to write in our gratitude journals today for sure. We need to read our gratitude journals and our lists today for sure. It's so important right now to not look at what you don't have, but look at what you do have and where you're going with it. It's a very strong time. We're in we're getting close to the full moon, and the full moon energy brings in this wanting for closure or healing or some kind of release or ending that needs to happen in order for you to plant those seeds come April 15th. So this is the preparation time. That stands very strong with the Four of Swords there. So we'll get to the preparation time in a second. Look around you today. Be grateful for the most mundane of things. Be grateful that your coffee maker worked, or your teapot, your kettle worked, or your stove worked, your fridge worked, that you got up today, that you had a pillow and a blanket. Be grateful for the meals you eat, the food that you're given, the love that you receive, the people in your life. I once saw I think it was a t-shirt or something, and it said, what if tomorrow you only woke up with the things that you were grateful for yesterday? Well, I better start with my list, starting with I have sight and hands that work, a voice, arms and legs that work. I can breathe easily. I'm in good health. I have people who surround me that love me, and I love them. Look at what you have around you today. And, all of this week, it's so important to not allow the negative thoughts to come in. The ones that lower your vitality, take away your strength, make you feel some sort of hopelessness or sadness. Try and push away the things that, and push away might not be the right words, our thoughts. Don't push away your thoughts. Push away those negative thoughts. Be very conscious of your thoughts and how you are announcing yourself to the world. Please don't say I'm clumsy or I'm always late or I can't take this burden. Watch the back problems start. Please don't say I need to just lay down and rest for a day. You're going to get sick. We don't want that. Imagine palm trees and little umbrellas in your drinks, please, if you're going to say that. See the details of what you want to step into. Feel it. Feel the emotion. Feel the energy. Now we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is typically the warrior that has come off the battlefield. And so I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like for life on a battlefield. Always looking over your shoulder. Sleeping with one eye open. Not getting a decent meal. Or a decent rest. And then you finally come off the battlefield, you come home, you take off your armor, you hang up your weapons, and you start to recuperate. And so full moons are very much about recuperating, about unplugging, about recharging, gaining our strength. But you have to imagine now this warrior is entering everyday life. And that's going to look 180 degrees turn on what they were experiencing, what you were experiencing. So you have to imagine a future that is different, that looks different, feels different, smells different. You have to see the happiness and the joy and the laughter, the security. And those are the things we are planning for. Now we have the Knight of Wands, and I think, this card popping out yesterday and then being at the end here, we're going to probably step into something just to create that spark, that to allow in a stimulation or an excitement or an adventure. That could be in love, it could be in finances. And so you want to step into this energy, and probably this energy will be presented to you, and probably later in the day because it is the third card, but it will be presented to you and you will want to step into it. So please be cautious. And I'm not saying not to step into it, but I'm saying please be cautious. Make sure it fits with your world. Make sure it's something that you already researched, you've already asked the qualifying questions about. You have a sense of what you're really stepping into. And even then, in Mercury retrograde, I worry for you because there's usually something that was overlooked or wasn't investigated properly. And so many times in Mercury retrograde, we do regret moves forward. But we have it in our whole electrical system in our body to want to move forward, I think, with this card showing up again. Our cape is right behind us, so we are going full throttle forward. We are determined to win. We are determined to enjoy ourselves. We are determined to bring love into our life, bring money into our life through career, through finances, hopefully not through like gambling or anything like that. That'd be a huge risk this time of this in this period of time. It has to be something that's grounded. It has to be something that is stable. It has to be something that fits your path. It has to be something that grounds you. And if you hear the smallest voice inside saying, I wouldn't if I were you, then please don't. Because when this energy comes up, we tend to step into the adventure. And the first cards are all about, well, the second card especially is about reflection, about meditation, prayer, reflection. Go for a walk in nature. Have a conversation seemingly with yourself. See what nuggets of information you've been hiding inside yourself all this time that is released through giving it focus, giving it attention. Okay, an affirmation card. Gosh, I hope you can hear this, and I hope there's not humming in the background. And Four of Water. Wasn't yesterday the Three of Water? Now we have the Four of Water here. Water, water, water. Water. Dreaming and introspection. Contemplation. Trusting in the abundance of opportunities. A lull in the action offers a chance for me to dream even bigger than before. Whenever plans turn out not to come to fruition as expected, I feel secure knowing that even greater things may await me. The universe conspires on my behalf, and disappointment and sadness will wash through me if I simply let them flow. I trust that Spirit has many ways of responding to my desires, and what I see can take a variety of forms. I have faith in perfect timing and divine order. So have faith in perfect timing and divine order. Dream it, believe it, expect it, and you will walk into it. And we'll do an animal card, of course. Let's see who we get today. Oh, the Vulture says, keep your eye on the prize. I do like the Vulture. Release, goals, and vision. In order to land your dream life, you need to make a conscious effort to visualize it happening. However, keeping your eye on the prize takes practice. It's all about getting rid of misconceptions about yourself, giving up emotional baggage, and putting a new belief system into place. I get goosebumps every time I do a reading. It's just amazing how everything just lines up so perfectly. Vulture tells you that you have been waiting long enough to gain the life that you want, and you have spent time, wasted time, looking at what everybody else has and spent too much time wishing instead of doing. It's now time for you to create short-term goals along with long-term goals. Make yourself accountable by writing your goals down. It helps, and yesterday was very much about journaling, so I can see that still playing in to today's energy. Make yourself accountable by writing your goals down. It helps to keep a vision of what you want in clear sight. Pick up projects from the past and make an effort to finish them. Completion helps open doors for new projects instead of cluttering the path. These projects can be as little as rearranging your cabinets, cleaning the garage, or sparkling up your resume and sending it out. Spend some time reflecting on the past year or years. and bring about conclusions. Think of it as the time the farmers harvest their crops and prepare the land for the next season. So, like I said earlier in the video, this is a time to prepare ourselves for the new moon on April 15th. It's a beautiful energy to do that. If we go with the flow, if we allow it to be, if we go inside and tap into, remember, Jupiter is retrograde in Scorpio, and it's not making all that much noise and racket, but it is asking us to go deep within to our truest passions, our truest dreams, our wants, our desires, some of them that we have forgotten along the way. We've buried them so deep. Jupiter will find them. So have those conversations with seemingly yourself. Go on the exploration. Dream build with yourself. Heal yourself. And get ready to plant those new seeds come the new moon in Aries. So the true new year starts. You have to prepare your mind, body, and soul for the same. Visualize what you want to have happen, and then keep an eye on your prize. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.